Well, it's Sunday morning, August 20th. School's been in session for a week now. I'm out at some grove areas near Liberty Magnet Elementary or middle school. You don't see much here, but you can see in the background that they have sprayed herbicide along that way right there. I'm just about a block to the south of Liberty Magnet. You can see that this grove is in different stages of decay. I have evidence and data to prove that the citrus industry is dying out because of herbicides being sprayed. You can see this whole area right here. This is within, I could smell this stuff. I recognize the gassing state, or what they call AMPA. It's pretty bad. It's a bitter chemical smell. It's subtle. This stuff isn't going to knock you down and make you sick immediately. It's a long-term, subtle relationship of you breathing in parts per million, and as small as 1 to 3 parts per million start to affect mammalian cells. And this is really close to a school. I'm gonna walk down a little bit and I'll show you. This is nasty. This is a private residency next to the groves. You can see that ditch going along. Back there along the fence line, it has been sprayed. This area was sprayed in mid-July to the last week of July. And you can see, like I say, I could smell this stuff. This is part of the grove, and I'm directly just turning now to our southeast wind to blow this right to that Liberty Magnet school. This grove is dying like the rest of them because of herbicides. They're killing all the positive biotics around the organisms around the thing, around the roots. And this is just, you don't think about it, oh, that ain't much, but you put in all the locations close to these schools, and that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm back out filming again. It's the August 20th, Sunday morning. I'm looking at a wall that stretches between 510 and 512. It's the backside of a gated community, and this fence has been sprayed in the first part of July. I can still smell it. It's a certain subtle flavor. And you can see as I'm panning around, that fence goes for about right here, at least a half a mile. It goes this way. It goes back this way. I can smell the herbicide. It goes, oh, let's go for a mile in front of the school. And we're about 20 yards across from the entrance to this school. Again, you don't think about it, but if I'm tasting it, when the wind blows right, it comes over the grounds during temperature inversion times, which occur every morning. And here we are, you can see this right there, right there. Right there is a school entrance in North Indian River County. And this is not the worst area. This section, I'm coming around the fence line. Let me see if I can get it. You can see that they sprayed the Brazilian pepper trees along the fence line, and it goes all the way down for about a mile. You can see the dead trees. I'm not knowing if you can pick it up here. But I just want to tell you how close this is to the school. It's less than 20 yards. And then there's also a big canal that runs behind the school, east, north, and south, that is also sprayed by the county. I don't know who sprayed this, probably a private company. There are 15 licensed agencies that spray herbicides in Indian River County besides the FWC, the St. Johns River Management, and the county road and bridge crew. All right, I'm going on to Fellsmere. It's Sunday morning, August 20th. I'm in the city of Fellsmere. This is city action of spraying herbicides. Judging by the darkness of it, it has to be a 2,4-D or a diquat formulation. You can see right here, it's at the back side of a charter school. There's a fence line right here. I just walked by for about 10 yards. It has had the base of it sprayed. Here's a little shot of that. This canal goes further, ditch goes further back. There's a retention pond there that has had the base of the fence, liability fence, so the city won't be sued, sprayed with herbicide. Where's the liability for the city spraying these herbicides this close to a school, a church? I'm gonna walk down the way to get a better shot of that other ditch. Here I am facing the back side of the charter school. Luckily it's not in session. I think it's a defunct operation. I think a lot of charter schools went down just because of whatever. You can see that this canal, this ditch has just really been sprayed really hard. And like I say, it's probably diquat or 2,4-D. You can see the fence line right there. This borders the community, and it's close enough that where the wind blows out of the east, it carries the fumes right over to the city. People do not know, I could smell and taste the herbicides gassing in the morning sun here. I'm not going to go back too much further, but you can see a body of water there. This is breaking the rules. There's a bridge going across there. Like I say, there's the Catholic church. There's a soccer field where there'll be games this afternoon, and there's ditches on the other side of that Catholic church has been sprayed by the city. You can see that damage right here close, and the fencing around the charter school has been sprayed. This is just total toxic, just spraying a toxic chemical in our environment for no real reason at all. When they have tools, they do have tools. They have prisoners that sit on their asses in county jails and do nothing. And again, it's because of liability. If they sign a clause saying, hey, I'll work 1 day, get 2 days of my sentence taken off, I'm sure they'll jump on it and they'll sign that clause, because I know I couldn't stand sitting on my ass that long. All right, I'm going over by the Fellsmere Elementary School. I'm in Fellsmere, city of Fellsmere. I'm out in front of the Fellsmere Elementary School, just off of New York Avenue. I'm just making sure this is, I can't see. There is the school sign right there to prove that I'm out in front of the school. It's a cute little elementary school. And I'm turning around, heading north, facing north. At the corner, right to my right, is some tennis courts that has herbicide sprayed around them as part of the ground maintenance. And there's a short little, I'm a block away from New York Avenue or 97th Avenue. It's right up there. I'm gonna walk by it, and all these kids walk by and come into this property, and the school grounds has herbicide as part of the ground maintenance program, maintaining the grounds of this elementary school. My stomach's getting upset. I've been filming for the length of this film. I already have a nasty headache. My sinuses are clogged, and got a massive stomach ache, which it seems to settle in my stomach, which is commonplace. And right across from the school that has had herbicide sprayed in it, and during times of temperature inversion, there will be gases coming off of there. You can see the rim, the edge of the lake was pond was sprayed with herbicides. That is herbicide damage. That lake looks about as brown as the grass. I'm in Fellsmere. It's Sunday, August 20th, and that is a Marion Fell Library built in 1915. It's a cute little building. They've redone it to make it look all nice and modernized. But then again, it's right next to a pond, a retention pond that was sprayed, and you can see that the water is brown, and I could smell, there's a nice bitter smell and taste coming off that water as I walk past it on the light east wind this morning. I'm back to the corner. I'm heading to the corner of New York Avenue, which is the entranceway to Felsman Elementary School. Here I am at the corner of Cypress and what they call New York Avenue. Cypress is a road that runs right in front of Felsman Elementary School. This road probably runs, this ditch runs about 2 miles east and west. And this was sprayed probably mid-July again. And I could still smell the toxic flavor. I'm sure this is diquat or 2,4-D based herbicide. Let's get a shot of that sign so you can prove that I'm here. You can't really see it. There it is. New York and Cypress. And you can see this ditch goes on down the way. It is just amazing. This is usually sprayed twice a year. It's usually sprayed this time of year and then towards the end of the summertime. But this is, like I say, there's a church right there. There's residences right here by the school that are being affected. This is right down Cypress Road in front of the Felsman Elementary School. Alright, I'm in another location in Felsmere, just west of the elementary school. This is a private kindergarten called the Robert Coville Child Development Center. You can see how close this is. It's just right across the street from this ditch that's been sprayed. That's a very active child development center. It's busy Monday through Friday. Throughout the school year, parents coming in and out. This is crazy. I could smell and taste this stuff. I have a bitter flavor in my mouth. Since the beginning, it's getting worse as I'm standing here. Like I say, this New York Avenue ditch is over 3 miles. The saddest part is a couple blocks over to the north and then to the south and to the east, there have been canals that are sprayed, not even thinking about how much the citrus industry sprays. But again, you could see the close proximity of this kindergarten learning center it is to this toxic smell, and I could actually breathe this stuff. I could taste it. This distinct flavor of bitterness in my mouth right now. Well, that ends the filming for the day. I hope this goes the right way. We need to stop this senseless use of these things. There are machines, there's labor available to do this type of work, and these weeds are still here, except they've added a very toxic synthetic chemical formulation into our environment at least twice a year in this vicinity. Thank you.